why I have no friends. A Christian once said to me, "You have a poor attitude and outlook on life." He said this after being unable to answer this question I had asked him.
The God you talk about was created by the New World Order slavers to pacify slaves, enabling them to endure their slavery in the belief Judgment Day will come. Are you ready for truth? Only a fool or an evil person helping the slavers enslave humanity for personal relief would believe or pretend to believe any God would want them to suffer slavery and crime in order to then be able to save them. Which are you? Please answer without using premises from the NWO book, the Bible, on how to control and pacify slaves. Why, you, allow evil actions to be implemented on humanity by the New World Order system.
This is where he said I had a poor attitude and outlook on life. I responded with this.
You say I have a poor attitude and outlook on life. I do when life is evil, created by people like you, saying to people pointing out life is evil, that they have a poor attitude and outlook on life.
Remember, this response was to a Christian, one having being unable to defend his turning a blind eye to an evil debt slave system and the evil actions taken by people in that system. Do you see how he equated life with the evil system? Sometimes I think, in order to get people to do the right thing, I should pretend their religions and politics are valid and become friends with them and talk about their beliefs and actions as if they are not evil, in order to slowly get them to see their beliefs and actions are them just being New World Order operatives.
La peste se ha ido. La hemos vencido. Una vez más, hemos derrotado al mal.
But then I realize I am being sucked in by the New World Order. And I remember, the only way to destroy the New World Order is to have nothing to do with the New World Order. Join the People's Anti-Establishment, Anti-Corruption Party. Before you watch this video, it is important to understand the internet is already completely controlled by the New World Order.
Humanity lays on its back, its belly baking in the hot sun, beating its legs, trying to turn itself over, but it can't. Not without your help. But you're not helping.
What do you mean I'm not helping?
I mean you're not helping. Why is that, Leon?
Why is he asking me that? He knows we are all New World Order operatives.
I've got one that can see.
He won't name the Jew.
He won't believe in Jesus.
He won't believe in politics.
He's a tall, Caucasian male, doesn't appear armed, wearing sunglasses.
I don't like this one bit. Not one bit.
And the really important thing you must do if you want to resist the New World Order and the coming new enslavement is to watch this video, like and subscribe on the YouTube channel. Even though YouTube is on the New World Order internet, I have 386 subscribers and many videos with no likes. So I am appealing to the people who subscribe and watch my videos that are about destroying an evil system and replacing it with justice for all, and who would not want that, to like this video. If you have liked it, it has not shown up on the like count, which proves the New World Order does not like the message in this video. i.e. the People's Anti-Establishment, Anti-Corruption Party YouTube site offers the only information on how to destroy the New World Order system.
Imagine a world where the investments that you paid for, that you thought were yours, were actually legally owned by the intermediary, the bank or the broker who was holding them. One day you wake up to find that that broker has gone insolvent, and suddenly you are shocked to discover that you have no legal recourse, no claim to those assets. Secured creditors are prioritized, and you are left with nothing. You might have already guessed it, but the world that I described described is actually the world we live in now.
You cannot trust the content on the internet, only the profile name. You will not get any New World Order shill or bot asking you to put your beliefs in your profile name. Well, at least beliefs that state you want the illegal money printing debt slave system destroyed and all involved brought to justice. And I'm sure you do, as only a New World Order operative would not want justice for all.
In the beginning, order was prescribed by your ticket. First class, economy, and frail orders like you. Eternal order is prescribed by the sacred engine. All things flow from the sacred engine. All things in their place. All passengers in their section. All water flowing, all heat rising pays homage to the sacred engine. In its own particular, preordained position. So it is.
Most debt slaves believe they are free and own things. Some believe they don't own things, but are free. Some believe various combinations of owning and free. Here is an example of someone who thinks they understand the reality they live in. My response leads to the proof the New World Order is in the process of taking everything you own.
Of course, you don't own your property if you have to pay property tax on it on pain of eviction.
This is a good situation. Let's be honest. This is a good economy.
There was even more evidence of that today in the blockbuster jobs report. The U.S. economy added 353,000 net new jobs last month. That's double the number that economists had predicted. Wages climbed to 4.5% year over year. That is higher than the 4.1% that was forecast. That is a remarkable and rare achievement. Today, President Biden tied the good economy to good policy, saying, quote, "It's great news for working families that wages, wealth, and jobs are higher now than before the pandemic, and I won't stop fighting to lower costs and build an economy from the middle out and the bottom up."
If you own your home at a low fixed rate mortgage, 3%, and the value of your home is going up, that is wealth accumulation. And your wages are increasing, that is extra spending money. That's how you benefit from inflation.
Government owns your home then, and you can only rent it from the government, though government never bought your home and you hold a supposed deed.
All true, but you are missing the point. The banks have changed the law so that if they go bankrupt, they can take your assets as collateral. So the smaller banks, all secretly owned by the bigger banks, will eventually say they cannot pay their payments on the loans they took from the bigger banks to lend you the money you used to buy your assets, which because of the law change are now considered collateral used by the smaller banks to get loans from the bigger banks to lend you the money you used to buy those assets. Now, your point about us never owning anything proves we are debt slaves and our freedom an illusion the New World Order has been happy for us to believe for hundreds of years. But in order for them to destroy that illusion of freedom and ownership and take everything off of us, they need to make it look legal, and they have. This action by the New World Order is proof they intend to take everything we believe we own. Why else would they change the law?
Now, as in the beginning, I belong to the front. You belong to the tail. When the foot seeks the place of the head, a sacred line is crossed.
It would be a surprise to people, I'm sure, most people, to know that they no longer have property rights. They have something that is an appearance
Did you really hear what he said
of a property right.
I don't mind the government borrowing money off of the private bankers to fund their lifestyles. Some say it's fraud, but it can't be, because they have always done it.
Know your place. Keep your place. Be ashamed.
Well, for as long as I or my parents and grandparents can remember.
Hello, Neil. Long time no see.
Oh yeah, baby.
Last time I saw you had your, you was a trans. Are you still trans?
You're a sexy beast, baby.
Trans, yes?
No, I'm not a trans anymore. I'm an Argentinian.
Oh, baby, yeah.
Argentinian male.
Yeah.
Going Melissa,
don't ask me for sex
sake
anymore.
for my wank.
Damn.
Suave let me down.
A really good rogering.
But when they start printing so much it makes my bearable slavery unbearable, that's where I draw the line, and I will vote for a government that is different from the rest and states openly they are going to stop asking for the bankers to print too much money. That's right, a Hitler type.
Young World Economic Forum leader Vladimir Putin was happy to help the USA dominate the world by using the dollar, until he felt the need to free people from oppression in another country. Vladimir is now reluctantly having to use his own fiat currency to buy goods from other countries. Enemies, but friends, are the New World Order.
And luckily the system is now producing many Hitler-type politicians. It's like every time the system goes too far, they provide the answer. That's how good the New World Order system is. They really know how to look after us.
What concerns me is I have conformed all my life doing evil and criminal things against my fellow humans for the New World Order, and now the New World Order wants a new system with new conformists. And my conformity is seen by the New World Order as a bad thing. That's just not fair.